I'm Sugarcone, and as you probably know, I'm a 13-year-old, as you just saw in my last video, and I just thought I'd want to explain why I'm doing this book reading series that I said I was going to be doing, and why on this book, this weird book that none of you have ever heard of. Dropped it. Anyway, so the reason I'm doing it on this book is because it's by Wendelin Van Draanen. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm not sure. I don't speak. I think this is German. Dutch. Yeah, that's right. It is Dutch. I don't speak Dutch. I don't know how to pronounce Dutch words, but this is a great author, and I love all of her books. Specifically the Sammy Keys series, which is a humongous series that I would totally recommend to anybody watching this video and anyone who enjoys this book as I'm reading it. And you might not because of the way my voice sounds, but that doesn't mean it's a bad book. That just means I have the voice of a 5-year-old girl. Yeah, it's a good book, and it's a great author. If a 20-book series seems huge, it is, but they're pretty short books. It took me 3 years to read them, but also in that time I read the whole Percy Jackson series, so obviously I took a couple breaks in between books. So yeah, that's why I chose this book. I do not own the rights to this book. Wendelin Van Draanen does, obviously. Like I just said, she wrote them. And, you know, she deserves the rights to them because they're great and she wrote them. She put her time and effort into them. So, this book, Runaway, tells the story of one of the characters in Sammy Keys. Obviously, there's Sammy Keys and a lot of other characters, but this is a character that got introduced about halfway through the series. And this tells the story of that character before she met Sammy Keys. It's an interesting idea, you know, just to think about that, and then you can do what you want with the other characters and their stories. But this character she felt was a bit more interesting and deserved a book of her own. I can talk. So I'm going to be reading this series, because if I were to read the first book of the Sammy Keys series or any other book in between, then I'd be leaving you on a cliffhanger, wouldn't I? And you would be a bit confused. This book can stand alone or it can be read in the series, so if you like this book, then you should read the series. If you don't, you should still read the series, because it's good. And that's really all I have to say. I'm going to be reading this over the next 7 months or so. Yeah. I also chose this book because I dropped it again. I can use pens. I also chose this book because the dates are in the book. It's like a notebook that the character wrote. And yeah, so that's when I'm going to be uploading the videos. I was supposed to start on May 17th, but this didn't come in the mail until the 20th. So I'm starting now. The first few videos will be up late, but hopefully the other ones will be up on time. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the series, this reading series and the book series of Sammy Keys. And yeah, I don't know how to end videos. I'm a noob.